What's up YouTube, it's Soul State, and today we are going to go over the Yeezy 350 V2 Dazzling Blue release. We're going to talk about what happened on foot sites and what happened on Yeezy supply. We're going to go over what bots perform best and some takeaways that we can use for the next few releases that we have on Yeezy supply and foot sites. I hope that you guys are having a great day. I hope that you enjoy the content. For those of you who don't know, I am a sneaker botter right here on YouTube. I post brand new videos every single day. We do live streams every Tuesday and Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Central. And of course, we do live streams every single Saturday that there is a release. This past Yeezy 350 release, we were live streaming. We streamed for over 5 hours. We had you guys covered with wall-to-wall coverage from foot sites all the way through the 10 a.m. Shopify releases. So we have a lot of fun on these streams. We learn a lot together, and then we talk about a lot as well. I give you guys my full setup right before the release. I go over every single bot that I'm using, all the proxies that I'm using, things like that. Guys, if you enjoy the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers. Please help me get there if you have not already. And if you're looking for free ACO, check out the channel membership program. I ran free ACO for my channel members this past week. We hit some good pairs. So if you guys want pairs, make sure you join the channel membership program. If you enjoy this video, guys, like I said, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. Without further ado, guys, let's get into this video and talk about what we learned from the Yeezy 350 Dazzling Blue release. All right, guys, so we're going to go through each site that released. Really, we're going to talk about foot sites and Yeezy supply the most, but we are going to touch on DSG as well and see kind of what happened on there. I know that some of you guys ran DSG. I'll also touch on Hibbett and Finish Line as well. So to start things out, guys, I want to go over the top performing bots of the day. And this is my opinion, but I think the success rates back it up. Luckily for me, I was using two of the top success bots. I think Valor had probably the best day overall, followed right behind by Prism. And then right after that, guys, I think Noble had a great day as well. Noble seemed to be a bot that hit early on Yeezy supply and foot sites, so it gave them a considerable lead early on in terms of checkouts. But I think as the release went on, we saw Valor, we saw Prism, we saw those bots coming back. In terms of proxies that performed really well, Oculus performed really well as well. Bypass performed really well. Bypass, as you know, is one of the premier sponsors of this channel. So it was great to see them perform well. I also had success with Live, of course. And then Wolves proxies, guys. I think Wolves is hugely underrated when it comes to proxies. So I think they had a great day as well. I had a lot of great success with them as well. I mean, I also had a couple new companies that I tried out for this Yeezy supply release and this foot site release that performed pretty well for me. Skull proxies performed really well. I was excited to see that, guys. And then Straw Hat performed well as well. I had some ISPs from Straw Hat. So thank you so much to those guys for allowing me to use some proxies. Now, starting the day off, guys, with Hibbett, a lot of people had success on Hibbett manually. And a lot of people secured multiple pairs as well. And then Finish Line JD, that was a huge struggle. A lot of people had errors with that one, especially with payment processing or getting to that payment processing step. But Valor and Prism did pretty well on those. But a lot of issues across the board. Now, talking about foot sites. Foot sites, the first major release of the day, they had big problems in the beginning. It seemed the queue it wasn't configured properly. So as you guys know, a lot of bots say start users 30 minutes out. That's when we want us to start our tasks. But if you started your task 30 minutes early, you were presented with some errors. On Valor for sure, you got getting queue error, and that stayed on there for quite a while. Justin actually pushed out a hotfix, told us to restart the bot as well. But in the very beginning of the release, we were able to get into the queue once it was loaded up. There was no stock loaded up at all. No one checked out in the first few minutes, but luckily we didn't waste a ton of data in the first couple of minutes. But eventually, once foot sites started loading stock, we saw checkouts come in waves of 10 to 15 minutes is when the checkout waves really were. But for the first 5 minutes, there was nothing to report really. But once they dropped stock, people were getting checkouts pretty frequently. Like I mentioned, Noble did really well early on. And then right after that, guys, you saw bots like Valor, bots like Prism really coming along getting checkouts. I got a couple on foot sites with Prism. I haven't ran foot sites in a long time, so it was good to see that we were able to get those checkouts on foot sites. Guys, foot site spotting is not dead. I think this release kind of showed that. There is still some stock that gets posted on foot sites, and it is worth running. So if you guys didn't run for foot sites, I highly suggest running for them next time. It is worth it, so make sure you guys get your setup ready for the next foot site release. I believe we have some dunks coming up on March 1st, so be ready for that one. DSG went as expected. Stormy performed really well once again. The unfortunate thing for me is all of my addresses were banned. I believe that I was running for my buyer. I had at one point 77 pairs carded, and guys, if you missed that and you want to go see it, I'll link the live stream up in the cards right now, and you guys can go check that out, because we had 77 carded at one point. We just couldn't get any checkouts, so unfortunate there, but Stormy did well again, so that was good to see. Yeezy supply. For the first hour, Yeezy supply was absolutely terrible. ISPs and resis, they did well from the providers that I mentioned earlier today, but the problem, guys, for everyone was declines. Everyone was getting decline. It seemed like they messed up their payment processor once again. They were trying to fix something. They've had an issue since December that they've been trying to fix, and they completely botched it on this one. No one was able to check out for the first hour or so. Checkouts eventually started coming in. Splash rates were lower than usual, it seems, for most, so that was unfortunate. We were able to pass splash a decent amount in the beginning, but all resulted in declines. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I kind of phoned it in on Yeezy supply because I didn't figure we were gonna get anything. But closer to 10 a.m. Eastern, Yeezy supply, it seemed they dropped their security level just a bit, and checkouts started pouring in. We managed to get 6 on Yeezy supply, but I will say, guys, if the checkouts wouldn't have been messed up in the beginning, we could have got a lot more, but we still walked away with 6. And being as this is my first Yeezy supply release in about a month, I'm okay with that. Our setup was good. I did a lot of research leading into this release because I feel like I've been out of the game so long. I read a lot about the changes that Valor and Prism have been making. Valor did extremely well, and Yeezy supply on Prism, guys. Prism performed really well. I think a lot of people have undervalued Prism, but I think it's coming back. So I will say, if you haven't got Prism, you're looking for a bot, I would suggest buying Prism right now, and prices are pretty low. But it did perform really, really well. And then Shopify, I ran Valor for Shopify, and I didn't hit anything. Unfortunate. I think we got close a couple times, but I'm not the Shopify expert, guys, so who knows. But that's kind of the recap from this week's release. The Yeezy 350 V2 Dazzling Blue. All total, we got 8 checkouts, 2 on foot sites, 6 on Yeezy supply. So I'm pretty happy overall with how the release went. Definitely could have gone better, but we had a great stream. We had like 90 people in there at one time, so I appreciate everybody who stopped by the stream. If you guys want to be notified whenever we go live, make sure to hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified. We have a lot of fun in there, guys. We do giveaways occasionally. We learn a lot together, so it's a really just fun time. It's a really good vibe in the chat, so I appreciate all you guys who were there. We will be live streaming again this Saturday for the Jordan 6s. Pay attention to the channel this week, guys. We're going back to new videos every single day at noon. We're gonna have a video coming out tomorrow about, is sneaker botting still worth it in 2022? So be sure to check that one out, guys. I hope you guys have a great start to your week, a great Monday. I hope this video kind of sheds some light on the release. If you have any questions, drop them down there in the comments and I'll answer those for you guys. And as always, if you're looking for a sneaker cook group, first link in the description for my cook group, Soul Palace, 100% free right now. We're giving out free trials, so check that out. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video, and then tomorrow night for the stream as well. Have a great Monday, guys. This is Soul State, signing out.